Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. Today is July 21st. We are continuing our coverage of individual teams for the upcoming college football season, and Northwestern is a team we're doing right now. Mike Brenner, we were assigned this one. I was going to say,
isn't there some better teams?
Wouldn't necessarily pay, but no, they're an interesting team for sure.
There is some good betting value, though.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, overlooking Northwestern is always a little bit of a dangerous thing to do, and at any time they're capable of big upset. Of course, the win over Stanford last year was one of the defining games in the entire college football season.
Sure.
We know what the deal is with them. Well, first of all, they just don't really have the talent to compete with the elite teams. They get it. They kind of overachieve with their game plan of a strong defense, as strong in the trenches as they can be, ball control, hoping to get lucky with turnovers, hoping to win the turnover battle, and doing as best as they can with their playmakers. The season win total is 6.5. The over is -185. The under is +145. Last year, of course, they won 10 games, but before that, they had 2 straight 5-7 seasons. My sense is that look, the defense was great last year. It's probably going to be good again. The quarterback is coming back for his second year, so he'll probably make some improvements. But my sense is, if I had to make a bet on this win total, I'd take the under. What do you think?
I think the under's a casher also, and I'm kind of shocked that it's +145, Pete. I mean, they get William and Mary out of the gate in Illinois State, but then shit starts getting real because Duke's no layover.
Yeah.
You know, you got Nebraska, Iowa, Michigan State, Indiana, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Purdue, Minnesota. I don't see it happening, even though they got 15 starters back. The quarterback doesn't have a lot of experience. Fitzgerald.
He has more experience than he had last year, though.
Of course he does.
I mean, the line makes sense because they won 10 games last year.
I know, and I know, but the pieces that they did lose were key pieces.
Sure.
And also, you know, Fitzgerald, he's having some heat coming on him, Coach Pat Fitzgerald. So I look for this to. I think this team's going to be one to fade on certain spots, especially defensively. I don't know. In the past, they did rely a lot on special teams and turnovers. They were very, very good, that ratio. But, all right, this year, I think first half is going to be an early edge as this team tries to put its defense back together. That's my call. But I like under 6.5.
Yeah, and it's just the way they're constructed is just not a formula for success long term. And it's possible, because they did win 10 games last year, and they did beat Stanford, it's possible that they could actually be overvalued, even though we usually think of them as a very under-the-radar team. It tends to be undervalued. It's possible they could be overvalued. On the other hand, they do return some positives, but yeah, I'm with you. My first thought in all Northwestern games against elite competition, and even against in that game against Western Michigan.
Western Michigan. I don't know why I said William and Mary. It's Western Michigan first game. Yeah, they gave some people some fits last year.
Yeah,
Western
that's
Michigan
a good team. My first thought is to be looking to a fade Northwestern, in any given game. Who knows? We'll see how the season turns out and how the market prices them, of course. But my sense is they got a little bit lucky last year.
And chances of them getting another big win against a quality school like Stanford, I don't think it's going to happen this year. I don't think all the pieces to the puzzle are put together. But then again, Pistol Pete, it's the Big Ten West. Anything can happen on any given Saturday.
And they do have a strong defense, and they do have a quarterback who's more experienced at least than he was last year. So
and it's one of them ones, as you put it, we'll gauge week to week. We'll kind of go in there. Maybe some weeks we may use them, if not fade them. But I'm looking to fade them and definitely looking to put a little play in on the team total.
All right. And don't forget, when the season starts, SBRodds.com, free customizable line service. And, of course, if you're looking to find information on any individual sportsbook, sportsbookreview.com.
Customize that dashboard like Pistol Pete.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.